Yeah.
Si Vision po.
So,
Ikaw yung nasa yung mukha.
ikaw yung
Nanonood ako kanina 9 a.m. Medyo antok ko. Aga ko nagising para. Grabe ka who did that?
may graphic artist lang, tapos maraming artista na ginawa.
Sige, pero this one yung base, I think this is the yung
Yes.
artwork ni Ryan Mindering. Maybe that's
Oh,
the one
yes,
he
yes.
used. The conceptual
The concept,
artist for Marvel, which used to be nakita ko sila dati sa Nomon Workshop sa LA when I was still in college. Ryan Mindering and Charlie Wen, they were conceptual artists from God of War, Sony at the time. Okay, ayun sila naging in-house ng Marvel.
Are you up to the chance na maging Vision? Let's say, bigyan ka costume, bigyan ka na
Kaso malabo yung mata ko eh.
Contacts.
Yung ko, hindsight. Siguro hindsight, hindi vision.
Before ba na kapag superhero role ka na,
Wala pa.
ayaw mong try na mag
Gusto ko nga eh, para may rason ako uli.
Oo nga.
Sige, game ako pag may...
Parang mo na yung game.
And kanina, 9 a.m.
Ano reaction mo?
As in, wala akong mahanap ng tickets. Nakahanap ako isang dalawang slot lang. Kami tsaka yung kapatid ni Carla, si Carl, sa SM Live.
Ano na reaction mo doon sa pelikula?
Grabe na they really tied it into a very neat bow. The whole 10 years, nakuha nila na kung gymnastics routine, na-stuck nila yung they stuck the landing. They perfectly. And I especially like yung arc ni Captain America and Iron Man, how they're polar opposites or almost like mirrors of each other. Iron Man went from someone who was selfish to someone who was selfless. Meanwhile, si Cap, oh shoot, am I spoiling stuff?
Not really.
Meanwhile, Cap went from someone who was selfless to finally giving himself some sort of reward. Parang gano'n. Sabi ko, grabe pa ako, parang poetry din.
So, si Captain America ba yung pinaka gusto mo dun sa Avengers?
I'm a comic book fan so ang dami kong gusto. Spider-Man is one of them. Pero Cap is andun pa rin yung what he stands for, the integrity and that na sa umpisa pa lang, he was always the odd one out. Parang siya yung dinadown ng lahat. He all he wanted to do was serve the people. Pero the military would reject him. Parang he was just someone who had a genuinely good heart. And I think nowadays there's a lesson that we can learn from a person like that. Na if the world can be dark and dreary at times or glib, there are still some people who are just beacons of hope and light that should infect and inspire us. And for me, Cap stands for that, just like in DC and Superman. So for me, Superman is the same. Just like Batman is kind of like the counterpart of Iron Man. For me, it's weird that I get a lot of my life lessons from comic book characters. Pero growing up, they really helped me a lot come to terms into my own personality.
You're into drawing, diba? Are you planning to pursue animation pa rin?
Of course, still, yeah. It's just that I really trying to find the time, trying to find the team. Pero slowly but surely, my materials as I'm doing my other work, I'm trying to find time to develop it on the side and try to multitask.
Sana one day makapag-produce ka ng mga animated film.
That's my dream, especially in the line of mga like Hayao Miyazaki, who I'm a huge fan of, like stuff like that. But using our stories and our sensibilities, Pixar films, then I'm a huge fan of like just different kinds of animated films. I think film, whether it's animated or live action, it has a quality talaga of being not only entertaining but introspective at the same time, where you almost find yourself in it. I think all art is the same way, just like I said kanina, comic books was like that. When I was growing up, I had to deal with insecurity, being bullied, growing up not knowing where you fit in, how you will fit in to certain groups or places. A lot of those life lessons, ang weird that I got it from comic books like Spider-Man, from movies like Indiana Jones, Goonies, mga ganun, a film that are supposed to be just fun, for me had life lessons that they almost became almost like my friends and guides and teachers along the way. So it's nice to be in this industry now, having a little bit of a semblance of a hope na maybe I can incite a similar effect in some of the viewers or some people who might watch some of the things that I do.
And this is your 10th year anniversary sa show.
Oh, yeah. Actually, kasi PBB
2009, end of 2009 nung
end of 2009, October 4.
Ano na yung mga pagbabago sa'yo? Maliban sa mas gumuwapo ka.
Grabe naman.
Naku ha.
Grabe tayo. Parang hindi ko alam kung maniniwala ba ako.
Oo naman.
So sabihin na mas kung naman, I think I've grown up a lot. When I started in the industry, I was 22 years old. I was young. Really just trying to find my own self. I thought at the time, in the States, when you're 22, you feel like an adult. Because 21, you're an adult. I just turned 22. October 1 and October 4, I went in. So I had that sense that I'm the eldest in the family, eldest male. I'm an adult. I should be the man of the house. So I was like putting all of these pressures on myself na hindi naman kailangan. So I was very hard on myself. Now, parang I'm gonna be 32. I'm sort of kind of...
Hindi halata ah.
Uy, grabe
It's
naman.
like 25 lang.
Ito na ko ha.
Parang I've learned to just take these and enjoy life more and just enjoy the company of other people, enjoy building the relationships, enjoying my work more, and being comfortable in my own skin. And at the same time, it helps that I have someone who's very supportive.
Ano na-discover mo sa sarili mo after joining showbiz?
Nung una kasi, when I started with PBB, parang hindi pa klaro sa akin na entertainment yung pinapasukan ko. So there were moments in there na pag pumasok ka na sa loob, it felt like real life. So lahat ng situation na mangyayari, you react to it. Although the situation is so big, so you react to it in a big way din. So parang I was very resistant to it because I was against the idea na I didn't know that I was in it as an entertainer in a way. And now it's very clear to me that that's my job, to entertain with the projects that I do. So with that understanding, I start to enjoy it more. And tuloy parang that world opened up. Instead of fighting it, now I welcome it. And I know that I'm ano pa lang, parang I'm at its infancy pa lang. Parang kumbaga there's still a whole scope of this world of entertainment and show business na hindi ko pa na-experience. Na whether it's skill-wise, I'm very green, I'm very fresh. Sabihin natin 10 years na, but I feel like baguhan pa rin ako yung pakiramdam ko, and I still part of what makes me wake up when my body's tired and puyat na puyat ako to go to work is getting excited to go to work with all of these people, learning new things. It's like jamming eh. Na sorry, matidate ko na naman yung sarili ko with my geeky side. It feels like playing Dungeons and Dragons, like what I used to do when I was in 7th grade. Every day feels like a D&D campaign, except it's a long campaign. When the series ends or when the movie ends, that's the end of the campaign. But when you're there, you have your own character, your own role, and you're bouncing off of other people. I can't believe I get paid for this stuff.
Ano yung dapat namin asahan sa 10th anniversary mo?
10th anniversary ko? Naku, nakaka-pressure naman lalo tuloy. Wala akong maisip eh.
Inisip ka bang mga projects? May mga iniisip ka bang
Minsan
roles,
yung mga
projects?
personal ko eh. Although,
Ito, bongga to, Maledicto.
Maledicto
Unang
is definitely
pelikula ng Fox,
It's
diba?
definitely a milestone.
Then ikaw
And,
yung
I'm very, very proud of it. I'm very proud and happy that I'm part of this group.
Did you audition or handpick ka?
The material was given to me, so I didn't know what the selection process was. Although I'm very, very thankful that they considered me for the role.
Nung unang in-offer sa'yo to, napayas ka kagad.
Right away. Kasi sabi ko nga eh, I was doing something at the time na when Popoy was telling me, hey, I sent you a script, read it na. And I usually don't open my email a lot. I'm on the internet a lot, but never on social media. Barely on social media, barely on my email. Lagi ako either on YouTube, either on Udemy, mga ganung courses. So I said, sige Popoy, I'll get to it, I promise.
Then,
Finally,
Tom,
sorry.
on your 10 years sa show business, what would you consider yung biggest break mo?
Biggest break, my husband's lover talaga. It
Yes.
has to be my husband's lover.
Bongga.
That one
And
changed
you
me.
met
Yeah.
Carla.
Love of
Would
my
you
life.
still going to do it kung halimbawa magkakaroon ng remake?
Of course, yeah.
Or
In a
sequel.
heartbeat, especially
Oo.
if the same people are behind it, then it would be like something that would honor the spirit of the first one. Meaning na not a sequel for the sake of. If we would really honor the story, I'm more than willing to. Because I would love to see where the characters have gone then.
Yeah.
Kasi I've aged. That was 2013. It's 2019 na ngayon.
6 years.
Yeah, so it's there's been enough of a span of time na it'd be nice to maybe pick up to see what they're up to, what's going on in their lives, what they're doing.
If you're going to describe it in one word, paano mo i-describe pag sinabi sa'yo na my husband lover?
For me, it really feels phenomenal personally.
PBB.
PBB naman was the trial by fire. It's like I just jumped into it. I never expected to be part of anything like that. The whole thing was like a beautiful roller coaster ride of serendipity that brought me to where I am now, and it's a crucial part of my life that I absolutely would not change. Even the bad things that happened to me, I would not change because it's still part of what shaped me as a person now.
Be careful with my heart.
Grabe yun. That was a lot of heart. I grew into a family doing that show that even to this day, actually I invited sila Naib Yang to watch the film, and may other cast members din from Be Careful, from sila Aiza, sila Vando, sila
So,
sila
nagkikita-kita
Mamang,
pa
sila
rin.
Tita, si Miss Sanchez. Not as
Still
often,
in
we always try to try to say, uy, dinner tayo, ganito. But of course, everyone has their own schedules, so ang hirap magkita-kita. Pero it's like when we see each other, the love is still there. Forever, they will have my heart.
So yung mga kapamilya stars na dati mo nakatrabaho hanggang ngayon.
Hanggang ngayon, like everyone, the relationships I've built, I feel so blessed. Or maybe, I don't know if it happens a lot, that I've been able to go around and work with as many people as I can. Whether it's ABS, I stayed at TV5, now I'm in GMA, and movies, I'm able to jump around in different movie outfits. I feel so blessed that I get to interact. Because really, it's just one industry for me. We're all one industry, and I wish everyone would get to experience what I have. I mean, my peers. I wish they get the experience working with.
Yun yung last project mo, no? Be Careful.
Sa pagkatapos ko doon, it was
Be Careful.
Be Careful with my heart. My last taping day there.
Yung book mo ng Be Careful.
Diretso na ako sa plug shoot ng My Husband's Love. So,
Diba?
galing
Ang
na
ganda ng
naki-coordinate din sa amin yung production team ng Be Careful with My Heart para mapulido namin na nagtubay si Jeff. So yung last taping ko doon, it was very, it was bittersweet. But at the same time, they all wished me well, and I moved on to another journey.
But still, you're still welcome sa ABS kasi diba nung nakarang taon, nakapag-promote ka pa ng
like
significant other.
Yeah,
Diba?
and I feel blessed na yun nga na it's like I still have semblance of family wherever I go with all of the people I've worked with in the past. So siguro yun yung ko for my 10 years. Looking back at it, it's like it feels like a fruitful journey. Although I would like to think that it's still in the beginning. I'm still in the beginning phase of it, or maybe rising towards the middle. It feels just as fruitful for me.
Tom, kumusta ka nung lumindol nung isang araw?
Nasa taping ako nun ng Dragon Lady, baklas na namin ng eksena ng location papunta sa Madison. So lahat umakyat na. Since hindi ko pa eksena kagad yung kukunan, nagdo-drawing ako dun sa sasakyan, nakikicharge ako muna sa sasakyan ko. So gumagano'n yung sasakyan mo, sabi ko, baka pinagtitripan ako nila EA, yung mga cast members ko, kasi since macho kami sa isa't isa. Siguro si Sir DJ, si tinitingnan ko, wala naman eh.
Natakot ka ba?
Medyo sabi ko, ano kaya nangyayari? Tinawagan ko yung PA ko, sabi ko, Arnil, may nagtutulak ata sa sasakyan ko eh. Wala akong makita ng tao, ano kaya nangyayari? Tapos yung sabi niya, may lumilindol daw sa set sa taas, patake pa lang sila. Mas grabe yung na-experience nila. So kung gaano kagalaw yung sa akin doon, na stable, nasa ground floor, sa parking, mas lalo sa kanila nasa second floor ata sila nag-take nun.
Kasyokot, no? Since about pananakot yung
Kaya
pelikula.
I want to extend then my sentiments to all of those people, especially Porac, Pampanga, who lost family members and have family members who had injured. My prayers go out to all of you. I mean, it's. I was laughing about it earlier, which may seem insensitive based on my personal experience with what happened in that day. But really, what happened was no joke, and I do hope that there would be some way that we can prevent these. I mean, earthquake is of course a nature we can prevent, but I mean like buildings that would just fall and disintegrate and no cause injuries. I don't know what needs to happen. I'm not an expert at that field, but I do hope na one day malunasan yung mga ganong klaseng.
Since pananakot yung pelikula, ano mas nakakatakot? Mawalan ng love life or mawalan ng career?
Para sa akin, student loans tsaka taxes siguro.
Wow!
Mas nakakatakot. Pero sa akin, love life. I mean, I wouldn't trade who I have now for the world. I would. It would break my heart if I if I lost her. I mean, money. Carla and I always say that. I mean, we're trying to build a family together. We're thinking about our children's, our future children's, like college and stuff like that. Minsan iniisip ko, paano mawalan tayo ng trabaho, isa tayo, tapos wala nang work kami. Like, there's always a way to make money. There's always So whether it's a different career, a different line of work, something will come up. God will always provide. Pero your soulmate and then your love, sometimes it only comes once in a lifetime.
Soon na ba yan?
Oo. May timeline ka na ba? Kinikilig ako.
5 na.
After talaga no My Husband's Love.
Actually, yun friends na kami, wala pa eh. It was, tapos nag-movie kami, So It's You, wala pa din.
So It's You, di ba?
It was nung My Destiny na. 2014. It was nung my destiny na something I didn't know you could pala eh. It's not love at first sight, but it was definitely a second look. Love at a second glance. Parang ganyan.
Kilig, nakakakilig. After kami kiligin, invite na lang everyone to watch Maledicto.
Hi everyone, I urge and encourage all of you to please watch Maledicto. Promise po mag-i-enjoy kayo ng sobra-sobra, and I can't say that enough. I know everyone says that and it's so cliche, but here I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's an entertaining and thrilling film that were worked on by amazing people. So please watch it, and please let me know what you think about it.
Okay, thank you.